Not even true. You're just sensitive.
I'm not a sensitive.
Yes, you are. He is getting older. So as you get older, it takes a lot less for you to get knocked out. I would boil it for sure.
No, rainwater. You can straight drink rainwater. I graduated to sick kid gear. I'm one of those douchebags now.
I was gonna say, yeah, you look very douchey in it.
Yeah, I'm.
Most people only wear like the camouflage when they're actually going hunting. Who would also have mittens or specific gloves for what they're trying. Usually they like, fingers or the.
Well, he's really trying to get his scent on it, so when he does take it deer hunting, it's not going to work for shit.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Bush Light.
You're not supposed to do that.
Bush Light and Captain Morgan.
No, I
to the bar all the time.
I just got it.
It's gonna smell like stale beer.
Yeah.
It just showed up, so I put it on. And I was like, I want to wear it and see how nice it is and see how warm it is and shit. And it's fucking. I will say this, okay? So there's a lot of people that fucking dog Sitka gear, and guilty. I was one of them. One, it's pretty expensive and whatever. But after I bought a few pieces of their clothing for deer hunting, I changed my mind about Sitka because their shit is fucking super fucking warm, and it's really like thin. It's not like all the other shit where like you have 4 layers on and you're fucking Michelin man, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this and one more like real thin top, and you'd be good down to like 0 degrees. It's unreal. I don't know what they do. I don't know what kind of magic is in it, but it's fucking warm. I love it. I'm a believer.
Spoken like every other
Sitka guy. Yeah, I'm one of those Sitka douchebags now.
Trying to justify their purchase.
Yeah.
It's totally worth the $3,000.
No, I really am warm.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
It's so thin. I don't look like the Michelin man. I'm so warm.
Dude, your skin's blue.
So I will say everything that I have, I got 40% off from just like random coupon codes and shit. So I never paid full price for anything that I'm wearing, which is at 40% off. It's about the same price as all the other fucking camo you buy for full price, which I've always been like a scent lock guy. I've had all scent lock stuff and it's garbage compared to the Sitka. Sucks. It's fucking terrible. It's terrible.
Did you just get yourself a new Matthews bow too this year?
No, I got a new IQ bow sight put on my Matthews bow though. Yeah, I have a Matthews bow. I've had the same bow since like 2011 though, and I'm probably not going to buy a new one because my DXT is fucking amazing. I love it. I don't want one of those fucking newer ones. They're so much. I think they're heavier. I mean, they shoot faster, but
They're heavier.
yeah. For some reason, the DXT was like a small model bow, so it's not like I don't know.
So it's for children?
No, no. It just doesn't have like a real tall like base to them like the new ones. The new ones are like as long as this table, and they have like short little limbs on them. Not about the short limb life.
You're
What?
nothing. You use this in your stand up though.
Oh, are you working on that yet?
Yeah.
Are we still gonna do the same place? Are we gonna try for that, or are we gonna do something else?
I mean, if it's still like, we got to make it. We got to get him to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can't keep delaying it. He's had a year now.
Dude,
to come up with a fucking 5 minutes, and he's got 30 seconds.
Yeah.
No, I got more than 30 seconds.
35.
Sometimes. See what I did there?
Yep.
Yep. Stand up. That's comedy for you, brother.
Yeah. I was laughing on the inside for sure.
No, I think we need to go to like Des Moines or fucking Minneapolis, probably Des Moines, and actually go to like a comedy club to do like an open mic night or something.
Do you really want to go to a comedy club?
I mean,
Where people are going there because they're actually funny.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be where the best experience takes place. Because
Yeah.
like if I completely bomb and get off stage,
great
like
for us either way,
but see,
because
like
we're gonna be able to watch you just kill it,
Yeah.
and
We're gonna tell everybody like that's our friend. up there.
Yeah, and then we're probably all gonna get free drinks bought for us because you're gonna do so well.
Yeah.
Well,
The one that's doing really good.
here's the thing, right? Like, so
We came with him. We brought him.
you've been watching a lot of like Kill Tony lately, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you know how like some of them, like he doesn't just roast them for. Sometimes he gives like really good constructive criticism after they bombed. It's not always like he's trying
to do it, but yeah, I mean, he's usually just a dickhead to him.
Yeah, but like I feel like if we go to a comedy club and I bomb, but I'm like, dude, it's my first time. Like, I feel like I could get some pretty decent feedback for like the next time I try it. You know what I mean? Whereas I feel like somewhere like this, there's probably going to be like 10 people that are brand new, never done it before. Maybe not even 10 people total.
Well, if it's the same people that did that comedy thing out at whatever that wedding venue is, I bet they would. I mean, they travel around to do comedy, so they're probably the ones that are down in Des Moines and doing those venues.
Yeah, I suppose that would make sense. I mean, they're not going to have a comedy night in a place that they're unsure if people can do stand-up comedy. I wouldn't think so anyway.
I think the people putting it on are probably gonna do a little set or whatever.
Yeah,
I would assume.
So
or not. Maybe they just are hoping somebody comes up there and is a little funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it's
that
like,
could be you.
Is it like a traveling thing? They just use that as like their venue?
I have no idea. I saw it on the Chamber of Commerce website. And
well, for everybody that's listening, we tried to go do it and listen to it. Was it last week?
Yeah, this last
and
Wednesday.
we got there and they weren't doing it. So that was a strikeout for us.
And they canceled it, and the food was awful.
And then the food was awful. The waiter
Dog
was
shit.
trash.
Well, I don't understand when places have, like, especially a nice place like that was supposed to, first of all, they're supposed to have an event there that night, which was this open mic night.
Yeah.
We walk in the door, and the only thing that it said, he had a little note card that said open mic canceled. He didn't even know for sure if it was canceled or not. He's like, I think it's not going on tonight. And he looked at the note card says here that it's not going on. Like no Facebook posts, no social media, like whatever. Like we can still have some drinks, have some food.
Well, it must have been terrible advertising because it didn't look like anybody else was there to see it anyway.
No, nobody else was there.
There was
there might have been like one group. There was like one group of 5 people that like sat behind us a little bit.
Yep.
They might have, but then again,
and I
they
think
could have been staying in the hotel right next door.
that's the other reason I think going and doing it at an actual comedy club would be better, because even if I'm bombing like to you guys, there might be some people that are like diehard like comedy club goers that understand where my humor is coming from.
You mean the ones that go and listen to comedy often and actually hear funny people?
Yeah.
They hear good jokes.
Those are the ones you don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that are very used to hearing good stuff.
See, because if I'm going to do it, I want some good criticism on like, okay, so maybe try that joke, but this way or something, you know what I mean? So then like the next time I go do it or try it, maybe I can attack them better or just write all new material.
You know, I think you're already down on yourself. I think you're gonna do so good.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the best.
I feel like, I mean, I can't be like god awful terrible.
No,
No,
definitely
not at
not.
Dude, I was watching fucking Kill Tony,
Yeah.
and some of those people that were on there, I was like, Jesus Christ. The one girl came out she led with like, I'm a feminist, or I'm an anti-feminist. Do you think that it's fair that we don't have to put the toilet seat up, but men have to set it back down? And I'm like, is that supposed to be a joke? And that was what she had. I was like, I can definitely do better than that.
I think you will. You're gonna do so good.
I'm glad you guys believe in me. Even though I sense that you don't.
You how's your parasite cleanse going? You started that?
Yeah, we're like 5 days in.
Yeah. Find anything in your poop?
So I feel like I found the little like
The casings?
casings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't dug through it though, but I can just. It almost looks like corn in it, but that's a little buried deeper.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna build up the courage to dig through it.
I shit those out all the time. I think.
With your bare hands?
I'll probably put some gloves on.
Yeah. That's the
And
only reason I
maybe
haven't
I'll
done it.
like start shitting in a bucket or something. outside and
So you can really go through
spray
it.
down with a hose or something.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Drill a couple holes in the bottom, like small holes in the bottom, and
Dude,
let it drain out.
Let's go shit in our wash bay at work.
Slosh it around with your fucking work boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no.
And the
We
hose.
have plenty. We have plenty of gloves and hoses that we can.
I'm gonna walk in. Brandon will be in the wash bay with like a gold sluice pan, like sluicing his fucking poop.
So I do feel like it is doing something as far as like just like gut health in general.
Yeah.
Like I mean, because you're doing prebiotics or probiotics, so I mean, obviously it's gonna help out. But my shits are better. I feel anyway.
In what way? What way are your shits better? Would you say?
Well, you know when you have like a good shit compared to like
You don't get it all out.
10, yeah. Like I get it all out every time.
Same.
Like, and it's every morning at like 7:30. It's all right. Shit time.
Yeah. Mine's every morning at 5.
I will say though, is I feel it probably starting out at like 5 a.m. But then like it's not fucking ready until 7:30. Like I can just feel there's something there moving, and my farts, dude. The farts on this thing are yours stinky as shit.
It's funny you say that. So you know how like mine have been real bad late, like before I started taking it. Since I've been taking it for a couple weeks or whatever, they've actually been they were kind of smelly today, but they've been like yesterday. I think I was ripping ass, and there was no smell whatsoever to them.
Fucking mine and Kylie's both have just been. We were in Menards the other day, and fucking the crop dusting. I didn't know if it was her or me. But like we both had like we were looking at new like wall mounted electric fireplaces, and we both had to just fucking like walk to the end of the opposite end of the aisle because we didn't know like it it like got in between us.
You were tag teaming then.
Your shit's you definitely got shit dying inside you then or something.
Yeah.
That's
and
true love.
Kylie
True love.
Kylie went like a day and a half where her stomach like really hurt. And well, I guess she said it didn't really hurt, but there was like pressure constantly where it was like building a shit, but just never came. And then she finally got one out, and she's like, "Oh my god, that was a good one."
That was the one she probably should have dug through. Then
Yeah,
I feel like that had some stuff in it.
Yeah.
No, I wonder
That's so
if
weird.
because you take it for quite a while, a few weeks. I wonder if you can get stuff like if you had shit in your shit, if you were able to find it like from the beginning to the end. You know what I mean? Or like by the end, is it all gone? I don't know, because I don't want to wait too long. You know what I mean? To like see if there's anything in there.
Probably should have been digging through it right away.
Right.
I feel like it probably takes. I feel like they're resilient bastards. You know what I mean? I feel like it takes like a week or so before you really kill them.
I think it
Well,
depends.
so there's,
get 'em
one,
passed
there's
out.
one of the pills where you take for 10 days and then you quit for 5 and then you start taking again for the rest of the 10 or the next 10 days.
Yep.
I wonder if those are the shits that you should be really digging through, because he explained it like we want to like right now they're like dazed and confused, and then like you quit the 5 days and kind of like they kind of come back a little bit. But then you hit him again with the next 10 days, and it really shocks him and kills him and gets him out of there. Like, cause they like get relaxed almost. And
Well, I'll let you know because I just stopped. So I hit my 10-day yesterday. So I'm on my 5 days off right now. So next Tuesday, I think, is when I start taking those again. So maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll fucking dig. I'll have some gloves. I'll have some gloves prepared. I'll fucking look through that shit.
And my problem is like most of the time I'm at work, so I'm not gonna start digging at work.
I feel like that's the best. I'm at home. I don't really want to do it necessarily, just because.
Dropping deuces in the cornfield, and you just tell everybody you're looking for worms.
I should actually. I mean, it would be good if I took a shit in the cornfield, but I don't do that really at work.
No,
Just because
shit's in a bag.
I'm pretty regular.
Yeah, me too. But I shit a lot, like during the day.
Oh god, like 4 or 5 times. Dude, that's not.
Dude,
It's not
and
right.
Like,
And
I
it's
don't
not-
think that's. I mean,
it's not like I take
is
4 or
that
5
is that
little.
considered regular?
Yeah, it's not like I take 4 or 5 like little poops.
I think like 2 times is regular.
Yeah.
Dude, I take like 4 or 5 like big dumps every day.
Yeah, I don't. That's not. I think
I also eat a lot of food.
and you drink a lot. I think that could be it because every time we fucking drank, The next day, I do the same fucking thing a couple times in the shitter.
So
it's probably what it is.
I just dump, dude. Fucking piles.
It's not
piles
right.
of shit.
Yeah, it's not. That's definitely not right.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. You know, like that first good one in the morning where you're like, God damn, I'm like 10 pounds lighter. That's like 4 times a day, dude.
And every time I was like, dude, you shit way too much. What do you mean I shit too much?
It's fucking healthy.
It's healthy.
Keep getting that shit out. Yeah, it's fucking better out than in. Get that shit out of you.
It's probably because you're not getting any nutrients in you and you're just eating straight shit.
And it's just
like your body's just rejecting it and like, get this shit the fuck out of here.
Please give us food.
I mean, I don't think I eat that bad. I just eat a lot.
Hold on. So start from when you woke up till now. What have you eaten today?
Well, today is a little different because he's going back on his eggs and
I ate
cottage cheese.
I ate 3 hard-boiled eggs and half a thing of cottage cheese and some string cheese for lunch. And then for dinner, Jaden made like these banana pepper chicken ranch sliders with like Hawaiian rolls. And I think I ate like 5 or 6 of those fucking sliders. And that's it. Now Captain and Diet and Busch Light.
But what about yesterday though? Because yesterday would have been more.
But hold on. Yes, we'll discuss yesterday. But so you had eggs, cottage cheese,
Cheese
sticks, and basically
Coffee.
And basically chicken
And
bread.
Yep.
Yeah.
And ranch.
I mean,
yeah, dude. See, I don't eat that bad. I just eat a lot.
no, that was very healthy. That was
the best thing.
I mean, I don't think it was bad. Like, no. I mean, I don't. But you also didn't feed your body with any nutrients, like extra.
Yeah, there's not one vegetable in there.
Yeah, who cares about that?
Well, your body might a little.
Nobody cares about that.
Oh,
that's why you got to take greens.
Did you take greens?
No. No, but if I were to supplement my vegetables with greens, that's what I would do.
Greens don't replace you eating vegetables. It just helps supplement you not getting enough vegetables.
Prove it.
So anyway, what'd you eat yesterday?
So yesterday, I had a foot-long sweet onion chicken teriyaki for lunch.
Yeah.
What'd y'all have on it? What do you get on it?
Everything. It's pretty much everything.
I get provolone, spinach, green peppers, onion, black olives, banana peppers, Parmesan cheese, sweet onion sauce, mayo.
Did you have chips with it?
I had baked barbecue chips.
I didn't think he says he emphasizes the baked like it's totally better for you.
They're different.
They're baked.
They're better for you.
Yeah.
And then last night
Do you not eat breakfast?
No, never.
Dude.
Never ever. Every now and again I'll make like overnight oats, but that's very rarely. But I will say this. What's his name? The fucking health nut dude.
Gary Brecka?
Yep. I watched a deal that he was talking about one time, and he said, if you wake up in the morning and you are not hungry until early afternoon, he goes, odds are you regulate blood sugar very well. And you wake up with low blood sugar and your body is trying to get itself into a state of fasting. He's like, so it's not a bad thing to not eat breakfast, but if your body is like, if you're struggling to get to lunch and you're like dying starving, then.
Are you sure it was him?
Yeah.
Positive?
There was a podcast he was talking about it.
Because he is like diehard the 10-10-10 or the 30-30-30.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's also the one though that was like, he was in like, was it life insurance or whatever? He was the analyst for a long time in life insurance. And he could like tell people like when they were going to die.
I have no idea.
He's the one that helped fucking Dana White, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Same guy. Yeah. He started in life insurance as like a data analyst. And they got so good at it that he could literally tell you based off of your blood work, like what month you were going to die. Like, and Dana White did it. And he goes, I saw the results and it scared the shit out of me. And that's why Dana White did the whole like revitalize himself thing. But it was him. He was talking about how like, if you wake up in the morning,
is that you? Wheezy over there.
And you're not hungry until like noonish, or like late morning, early afternoon, there's a very good chance that it's because you regulate your blood sugar very well. And that you're just not hungry.
See, I can't do that because I go to the gym in the morning, so like I have to have something after that, and then I have my little snacks like before, like, so I'll do like my eggs and cottage cheese or whatever after the gym, and then like around 9:30 or something, I do usually tuna and like the Gouda cheese stick, and then sometimes cottage cheese depending, and then I'll have my lunch and then dinner. I don't know how you like. I have to eat. Like not eat every couple hours, but
Yeah, I do too. Like I'll have
That's what
like,
that's what Werther's are for.
I'll have like in the morning we get these like low calorie English muffins, and I'll eat those right when I get to work. So like 7 o'clock or whatever, I'll have one of those and a banana or an apple or whatever.
Yep.
And then we eat lunch at work at like 10:30 is our lunchtime.
Well, that's early.
We start at 6. Yeah. So it just halfway. And then I'll have whatever like leftovers for lunch. And then by the time I get home though at 3 o'clock, 3:30, I'm so fucking hungry that I have to have something. I'll have a little snack and then dinner usually.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm eating like 4 times a day.
Yeah. See, I eat 2. I got lunch and dinner.
The main reason I started doing it is because I'm allegedly supposed to have like 225 grams of protein per day. So that's why I do like the fucking tuna packets and shit, like in between meals or whatever, just to try to, cause that's a hard, I don't know if that's a hard number to fucking hit, honestly.
225 grams of protein. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking
with how much, like I told you this before, but like with how much like you are into like that firework smoothie, you really should buy a tub of that Humo Pro and like just supplement like one of those shakes during the day. You know what I mean? Because that's 50 grams of protein, like pre-digested protein.
Oh, well, I mean, I have
You know what I
protein
mean?
shakes stuff that I'll drink if I haven't hit my protein or something.
Well, I was just a thought. Fuck me for giving you fucking maybe a good idea or something. Fucking jerk. Everything comes out of my mouth. You're like, oh, well, I already got something different than I do for
All
that.
right, Karen, calm the fuck down. Jesus Christ. You don't take his advice and he's fucking.
Well, you know, days like today, you're sick and you barely fucking say 3 words. And then everything that
'Cause
comes
it
out of my
hurts.
mouth, you fucking shoot down or tell me I'm an idiot.
That's not even true. You're just fucking sensitive bitch.
I'm not a sensitive
Yes,
bitch.
you are.
No, I just call it how I see it.
Just because I didn't talk to you today, you're being a sensitive bitch.
No, you're being a fucking sad girl because you don't feel good.
No, I'm not. I just
Don't
it doesn't
take it out
doesn't
on me.
It doesn't feel good to talk. So eat a dick.
You know what would help make it feel good to talk?
What?
You sucked on these nuts.
Saw that coming.
Got him.
God, I can't wait for comedy night.
Yeah, you're gonna do so good.
So good.
You're gonna do so good.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing though. Like it's probably because I've got a sense of humor that's real fucking different. It's kind of childish in a way.
Yeah, it's definitely 12-year-old.
Yeah, like
boy sense of
simple.
humor.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
simple shit makes me laugh hard, especially if it's like quick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially.
And there you go again. Being
Like
a fucking
the-
jerk.
Like the stealing of the shoes for the second time,
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
good job, Colby.
For the second time?
or was that you?
No.
You stole them?
No, he put them underneath the camper, one of each.
Yeah. Well, that's because I went up to that door to try to go in that way, and I saw the shoes. I was like,
Did you? You had to look for them?
No, like
I didn't-
First of all, them shoes have been out there for a week and a half because we washed them and then we put them out there to dry.
A week and a half?
And whatever, 2 weeks, 3 weeks could be a long
I
time.
was gonna say they were out there on Halloween.
I have
Because that's when I stole them.
I have one pair of shoes out there, and I have not wore them for probably 2 months. And
Peter's on.
on clouds.
yeah,
Do you not like them?
not really. They're really light, but they're not that comfortable.
I've heard
excuse
that
me.
they're not very good for what's the term for like fucking
Arch support.
yeah, they're not very good for support, I guess. Is what I thought there was a word for it.
Hey, yeah.
Is there a word for like I guess it must be support. Must be the word I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've heard that they're not good for support?
So I got them to do this fucking half-ass 75 hard, and yeah, I didn't like them very much.
Speaking of, are you almost done with that?
Yeah, this weekend, Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah.
You gonna start drinking again?
I mean, that's why I said it was half-ass.
I know.
Pretty well
Yeah.
started drinking. I mean, we do it like one night a weekend, but I don't know. We went for a while there without drinking at all. And we said like, okay, we have these 2 dates where we're going to drink. That didn't last.
Right.
There's just too much shit going on. And we weren't fully committed to do an actual 75 hard. Like we're doing the workouts. We're doing.
Which is fine because you've actually done 75 hard. Well, you have.
Yeah. So Kylie did too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I knew going into it, like I'm not going to fucking.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's not going to be the actual thing.
See, that's like you. That's how I would, that's why I just never committed to doing 75 hard because I don't want to.
Well,
in the back of my head, I'm like, I don't want to do that.
But we started saying that we weren't going to do the actual thing. Like we were going to, I mean, essentially going to be based off of the 75 hard, like kind of that pattern, but we weren't going to do the actual thing. And so it just got further and further away from actually doing that. Like, there's been a night where we have missed like a workout. So we do a 45-minute and a half an hour one. There's been one where we missed the half an hour one. And we're like, okay, well, tomorrow we're doing 2 1-hour ones. We're basically putting in the time, just not like the routine like you're supposed to do on the 75 hard.
Right.
The structure.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad it's going to be done this weekend. Like last night, I sat down on the couch after it sucks because I work so early. So I'm not getting up to go do that in the morning. Like I was doing the half an hour one before work, but fuck that. That sucked. And so last night,
fuck that.
Last night I fucking, I did my half an hour one and I sat down on the couch and Kylie got home and she's like, all right, let's go do our second workout. I was like, fuck this. Like I'm done with this fucking shit.
Yeah.
I want to just do one like longer workout, just be done with it. But these two fucking splitting them up and having time in between.
Yeah.
Just dumb.
Speaking of, you're done this weekend, right?
Yeah.
So
I was going to say this.
Are you and Kylie coming over to the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight Friday? My house?
Friday.
Right here?
No.
Okay.
Moving on.
Sounds good.
No, I haven't brought it up to her. I don't know that I now that you mention it, I do remember seeing something on Facebook about it.
Yeah.
But I just glanced at it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably because I'm in friend probation for using a car wash or something.
Right.
You were just over at our place till 2 a.m. on Saturday night.
It was not that late.
It 100% was. It was 1:30.
Sue me. Sue me. Who do you think's gonna win the fight?
I'm gonna put money on Mike Tyson because it's better odds.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I wonder if
He's
that's
like.
I wonder if that's just
He's like
'cause-
plus 170 and Jake Paul's minus like 250.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a rigging somewhere then.
Everybody said that, and I'm going to say this over and over again.
Holy fuck.
Even if they had some weird pre-staged agreement, whatever, where he's going to win or whatever, I feel like Mike Tyson's the type of person where he's going to get hit once and like this fucking this switch is going to go off and he's going to go fucking nuts. Yeah. And he's going to fucking.
Dude, have you seen his training videos?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Dude, he's more lethal now, I think, than he ever was. Just watching his training videos right now.
I don't know about that.
No.
Dude, he fucking looks.
He looks like a 60-year-old man.
He looks great, but you can't fight against Father Time, dude. That shit will get everybody.
We also never got to see him in like the videos of him training when he was actually fucking in his prime.
Yeah, they didn't really do that. Really.
They didn't have the the technology to do that.
No.
To where everybody could see it.
I mean, you could record it, and
right.
It would be like, but you'd be like long time after that on a VHS or something.
Okay.
But like, how many of those workouts do you think were recorded to how many are
There's a lot of them,
now?
dude.
I mean,
probably zero.
Everyone is recorded
there's a lot
now.
of them.
Every single one is recorded now for some sort of, but back then.
Well,
there's a lot of them back then because they're all over TikTok.
They might have recorded them for the old ones.
They're the same fucking 10 videos.
Probably,
right?
yeah.
He has 10,000 now just from this fucking camp.
Well, I mean, times are different, yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason to record them now.
Okay, so
there wasn't so much back then unless you were putting it out there for
accessibility is so much easier now.
I'll retract my statement then, and I'll change it to he looks pretty much as good right now as I think he did back then. Just in the videos that I've seen on TikTok, the motherfucker I don't think hits any less hard than he ever did. That motherfucker, like, dude, he does his little fucking like 2, 3, 4 fucking uppercut deal, and it's like it's just as fast, and it sounds like it's just as hard.
He's definitely fast as fuck. But the one thing that like I guess worries me is he is getting older. So as you get older, it takes a lot less for you to get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And he's had a lot of fucking brain damage hits throughout the years.
If he can avoid taking stupid hits in the first couple rounds and fucking hit Jake Paul with the shit he always did.
I just saw an interview of so Tyson just fought 2 years ago, that Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
And yeah, they had like a little exhibition deal where it was like, I think it was technically like no knockouts, blah, blah, like it was stupid, but he was saying like it's so crazy that he is still so hard to hit.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't get hit. He is so hard and he moves.
And he didn't even hardly train at all for that. I think they said he did like some cardio and just light sparring to get ready for that deal.
Yeah.
But he like this dude, I don't know. I think the big thing that I'm looking at here is Jake Paul's got to reach, right? Tyson doesn't stand far away from you and let you like try to reach him. He fucking gets inside and nuzzles up in there and then fucking hits you with a 4-punch fucking combo deal and then leans right back into you. If he gets in close, Paul's not going to be able to hit him.
I feel like the people that really think it's rigged, why would Jake Paul rig fights where he loses to Tommy Fury and not like a fucking Nate Diaz or Anderson Silva? Like why would Tommy Fury be the one that he loses to?
Yeah, I don't know.
If it was rigged. Like I would rig it to where like Anderson Silva beats me. He's the fucking could be arguably the greatest UFC fighter of all time. Mm-hmm. Not anymore as John Jones, but like for a long time ago, he was in the argument.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but see, the only thing I can think of though is like, I mean, obviously he wants to prove himself as being like a good boxer. He wants like, hey, I can box. I could box at a pro level, whatever. He wants the respect for it. But at the same time, I mean, a lot of these pro boxers, they've been doing it for their whole fucking lives. They started as young kids, just like all good wrestlers. You can't tell me that a guy that was a YouTube sensation that started boxing 3-4 years ago is now a pro contender. You know what I mean? It's like I want to see the real deal. Like put him in the ring with the same weight, professional boxer, and let's see what happens. Like a pro that's in their prime right now. That's the
thing. He doesn't give a fuck because so many people are watching these fights. Dude, he's just a fucking money-making machine.
Dude, I saw a thing about
he is hand-picking these people that everybody's like, fuck, who is going to win this? And like, he's got a great shot.
Did you see what the projected fucking purse was for the fight? The projected purse was $40 million for Jake Paul, $20 million for Tyson, and then $6 million was for somebody else. So I'm guessing the promoter or something of the event.
Well, I'm pretty sure Jake Paul promotes his own fights.
Well, he does, but it has to be. It has to be.
His company
has to be somebody from either his organization or something, because there was some woman's name in there that, oh no, you know what? There's a prelim fight that's those two fucking pro women boxers. It might be one of them is like a guaranteed purse or something.
Yeah.
That might be what it was. But yeah, $40 million for Jake Paul to step in the ring with fucking Mike Tyson. And it said Tyson was like guaranteed $20 million.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You imagine, dude, 8 2-minute rounds.
Plus, he's promoting his fucking gambling deal as Better Picks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's probably letting Tyson promote whatever he's got to promote too.
Dude,
like, why wouldn't you?
That
Right.
is so unreal.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Guaranteed money for 8 2-minute rounds.
And that's not even a high purse for boxing.
No.
What did McGregor and Mayweather get?
Dude, that was each one of them.
Significant, 100 million
It was
each?
over 100
Yeah.
million. It was like 120 million or something like that,
What if
which I couldn't believe that fight.
we
either.
watch this
That's-
fight and it turns out that fucking Mike Tyson kills fucking Jake Paul? Like he hits him so hard, just fucking kills him.
I thought about that.
How fucking
Because they've
wild
been
would
like
that be?
referring to each other as like Tyson is like the OG killer. And then like Jake Paul's been talking about himself as being like manufactured killer. That's what he's calling himself. He's like Tyson's the OG killer and I'm the manufactured killer.
What does that mean? Like because he takes a lot of roids or something?
built himself or side of fucking I have no idea. But dude, it's
Tyson when he was like 12 years old is bigger than Jake Paul is now.
dude, it's fucking nuts.
Like thickness anyway.
Dude, Tyson, when he was like 12, 13 years old, is like, there is no way that when he lined up to do any type of sports, parents weren't like, we need to see his birth certificate.
Right.
Like, we got to see that. There's no
you-
way.
Yeah.
Have you heard him tell a story about his first fight ever?
Probably, but I don't remember it.
He was walking, he was like on the street with it, like one of his pigeons. And
That's such a fucking
this
random.
this kid walked up and grabbed the pigeon from him and was like bullying him and ripped the head off of his pigeon and threw the body at him and hit him with the pigeon. And Mike Tyson it was the first street fight he ever been in, beat the living fuck out of the guy for killing his pigeon. And then from that point on, it was, I think somebody.
Is that why Jake Paul gifted him a pigeon?
No, dude, Mike Tyson is like a pigeon fucking.
No, I know, but
Maybe, I don't know. But Mike Tyson threatened to, what did he say? He was going to feed his pigeon to a falcon, the one that Jake Paul gave him.
I don't know.
He gave him a pigeon in a cage, and Mike Tyson was like, it's not a high quality pigeon. And Jake Paul was like, I paid a lot of money for that pigeon. He's like, I'm going to feed him to my falcon. Put him back in.
It's a pigeon.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Why would you pay a lot of money for a pigeon anyway?
Dude, ask Mike Tyson. He's got a whole like fucking like chicken coop full of pigeons.
You want a good pigeon? Go
But
to France. They got gigantic fucking pigeons.
I want to know what he does with them. I don't, because like I think he grew up and was into like pigeon racing. Like they race pigeons in other countries and shit. You buy these birds and they're race birds, and there's like a finish, let them go finish line.
I know they carry notes really well.
Actually, no, they don't. Not the modern day pigeons.
Well, no, but
Useless
pigeons.
fact: a carrier pigeon, the one you're referring to, went extinct back in like the early 1900s,
I don't doubt
maybe
that.
even the late 1800s.
Yeah, because
Totally different breed of pigeon.
we got
In
Morse
case you wanted to know,
or what is it?
they developed Morse code.
Morse code and
Yeah,
all that shit.
yeah.
Taps.
SOS, sinking ship. It's my Titanic.
Is it dying?
It's beautiful. I love the Titanic,
No shit, fucking weird fuck. Love the Titanic.
dude. If I wouldn't have seen the whole ordeal about Ocean Gate fucking self-destructing, that was on my list of shit to do, is go see the Titanic. That would have been,
Well, you have a
dude,
second
it
shot. Somebody else is trying to do it.
living
So.
shit out of me. Up until that happened, I never even thought about
Shit happening.
what if the vessel that's taking you down there fucking implodes.
Well, no, because it's
I was like-
2024.
I was like,
or
oh,
whatever,
I'm
so
gonna go see the Titanic.
You
one
know,
day.
you think like we have the technology now. We can just do that shit
Yeah.
and no problem.
I just pay a guy, he takes me down there, we take a look at it, and we come back.
Yeah, they probably have local tours right over there. You fucking go pay $35, take a little sub down.
Boom. Ocean Gate, all my fucking hopes and dreams were crushed. I was like, I'm never doing it. I'm too scared now.
Yeah.
Too fucking scared.
They were also crushed.
Why is that so quiet?
I don't know.
That was really quiet. I think it's turned down really low.
Good jokes. Good jokes.
Good job.
Those are quality. Those are the kind of like. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, if I was gonna go look at the Titanic, it would be who is it? James Cameron?
Yeah.
Because he actually has like a fucking sub that has gone down there and fucking inspected the Titanic.
Well,
Not
see,
inspected
like-
it, but
See, they made actual pressure vessels, like subs. The whole thing was a
yeah,
pressure,
they didn't
it
make it
wasn't
from carbon fiber that you get from Tractor Supply and fucking go to Best Buy to get your controller.
fucking lot, and it wasn't even a good one. It was Logitech.
Ew, really?
Yeah, if you watch the video of him, he's like, and this is how we control it. He was bragging. He's like, we got one button, and he pushes the button, and it's a green light, and it like fires up the whole fucking submersible. And he goes, we push one button, and the thing's fired up, and then we use this game console type controller here to operate the sub. And he goes, made by Logitech.
Well,
I'm like, junk.
I mean,
I'm not even a gamer, and I know that junk.
Well, Logitech makes good shit, but it was probably like one of those cheapo fucking ones that you get from like Walmart or whatever. Not like the high dollar ones. It's probably one that you walk in like the clear has like the clear plastic, so you can see like the little motherboard inside and shit. It's like, yeah, that's the one right there.
That one's so cool.
That one's gonna take us to the Titanic.
So cool. Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, not for me.
That scared the shit out of me. After I was like, no. My dreams of seeing the Titanic are over. I'll just have to drive to Tennessee and go to the museum.
I think I would rather jump out of a plane without a parachute and get caught Travis Pastrana style by somebody with a parachute, strapped in midair and parachute down, than go down in another one of those. Like, because like that guy's trying to make one now. Some guy's trying to make another one. Yeah. I think I would rather do that than go in that sub down there. That would be a horrible way to die. I've never really liked underwater stuff like that.
I mean, I don't think it would be a horrible way to die. It would just...
Well, no, not like pain-wise, but I don't know.
How long did they know that it was just gonna fucking implode?
Apparently they did.
It happened.
Apparently they did because they were hearing all these cracks and creaks.
Yeah,
right. So it's just the like build
that's what
up
would be the worst part.
That build up would fucking suck.
The new data is showing that they were panicking for a while.
And you know what really sucks about that is there was one kid who went on with his dad. He did not want to go whatsoever. The dad like made him go with him, or stepdad or whatever the fuck he was.
It was his dad. His dad made him go as like a Father's Day present to him. Like
to himself.
They go they go together. It was like his promise. Like me and my boy are gonna go see the Titanic.
Got your son killed, buddy.
Yeah. I feel bad for the son, not the dad. The dad was like some $1 million type.
I would never take my kids on something like that. That's not proven and battle tested. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like helicopters. Kobe Bryant.
But would you let your kids? Would you let your kids do it if they wanted to?
If they were, what do you mean?
Like, say your kid just turned 18, but like still living at your house, and they just said, "Hey, I got this opportunity to go down in this submersible to go see the Titanic, and I want to do it." And you say like, you don't want to do it. Fuck no, not going to happen. I would never put my kid in that situation. But like, if they really wanted to do it, would you let them?
So technically, if they're 18,
I get that.
Well, no, hold on. I would have no say technically.
Right.
However, in that situation, I would probably strongly.
If they're living in my house, fuck that. It's a no.
I mean, if they have their own free ride, and there's like no way I can, it's not my money or anything like that. They have somebody drive them to the port, and then they fucking won this trip to go down or whatever. I mean, I'm going to strongly suggest against it, and I'm going to do everything I can to keep them from going on it. But at the end of the day, they're 18 if they really want to do it. However, I will say, like, and they're still young, so this will probably change, but I feel like my kids respect my opinion and stuff. And, when it comes to like that kind of shit, for the most part. And like I said, that'll probably change when they hit their teens, but
I think it's definitely going to change.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. There's some people who grow up, they're like, Dad says, I can
just feel it.
Not a good idea. Probably not a good idea. Maybe they'll be like that. Maybe they won't. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But if they were to be like they are now when they're 18, then I'm sure they would probably take my opinion.
I think Ruby would wait till I fucking turned around and walked away, and she'd be like, "Fuck it, let's run, let's go."
Probably. She's like, he leaves his keys in his truck. Let's just go steal his truck, and we'll drive there.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I literally would have to be like, if you go, when you get back, if you get back, you don't have a place to live. You make the choice.
If you get back, you're done, skis.
Yeah, if you get back, one, I'm beating the shit out of you, and two, you have no place to live. So that's what would I
feel like
do.
One of those would be accurate, and the other one probably not.
Yeah, she'd probably still have a place to live.
No, you wouldn't beat the shit out of her. That's the one. You would probably, and even that, I think you would probably take her place away or her spot in the house. You'd take it away for maybe, you'd probably do what your dad did, right? Take it away for a couple weeks or whatever, and then she'd give you some sob story or you're like, okay, baby, you can come home. I love you. Sorry.
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah. I'd be a big fucking softie after that, I bet.
Corbin, on the other hand, probably not.
He's gonna get the
Corbin's
shaft.
gonna be the one that fucking builds it.
The sub?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Probably.
and it not work
Yeah, it won't work, no.
because he listened to one thing his dad told him that he had to do to the submarine to make it good.
Yeah.
There
You
we
know,
go.
because they'll be studying Ocean Gate in school and shit. They'd be like, if they would have just done this one thing.
The submarine was actually made of whiskey.
Whiskey barrels, to be exact. They repurposed whiskey barrels for the submarine.
I mean, it's plausible.
It's not.
The reason that they couldn't go back up with the controller is because they were too drunk to run it because all they had there was whiskey to drink.
It was the vapors from the barrel.
The whiskey vapors. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Did you know that if you crush a whiskey barrel, there is still whiskey in the wood, absorbed in the wood?
Well, yeah, whiskey or wood is very absorbent.
Yeah.
They make whiskeys out
shit.
of that. They make bottled out of that.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be really good.
Yeah.
I've never tried it, but
I bet it would be very, very oaky.
woody. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I like the woody smoked flavor of whiskeys.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Speaking of, we just had Veterans Day.
we did. Oh yeah.
So thank you for your service, Brandon.
Yeah, thank you for your service. I always hate when people I don't know why, but I always feel awkward when people say like, thank you for your service. Like, what do I like? You're welcome.
Just say, you bet.
Thank you.
You bet.
You betcha. Anytime. I'll do it again.
And to any veteran that's listening right now or watching or combination of the two, we want to thank you guys for your service and the dedication that you have to this country and the sacrifices you made. Might go unappreciated by some people, but it definitely doesn't by us. So
True
thank
story.
you guys for everything that you've done.
Yeah.
Just want to throw that in there because we just had Veterans Day and
We totally forgot about it the previous episode.
yeah. Veterans Day is one of those that I forget about until it's Veterans Day.
Right.
And then it hits and then I'm like, oh, it's Veterans Day.
Yeah, and then you get text from your dad's like, thank you, veteran. And you're like, you're welcome.
Actually, this year, my mom, my dad, and my wife, none of them wished me happy Veterans Day.
Oh.
Both of my kids came into the living room and recognized that it was Veterans Day, but neither one of them either said happy Veterans Day or thanks for your service.
Right.
And I was like, it's fair because my military service is now in the history books with the KC-10 being fucking gone and dead.
Yeah.
So technically, my service never happened. It was just a thing of the past. So it's fine. I'm over it.
My dad did. My dad's the only one. Besides, like,
Me?
whoever did on the, well, yeah, and someone in the Richards. I don't
We
remember.
went and got a free lunch.
We did get a free lunch. We went to the OP.
Went to the OP and got free lunch.
Yeah.
Not going to talk about what I ate for lunch that day.
Yeah, he got this big old fucking breaded
dude,
chicken.
That's
He
why
said-
it takes
he
me
goes,
shits.
I don't want the grilled chicken. I want the breaded chicken. Put all your sauces on it.
Yeah.
This thing was massive.
Dude, they basically
big.
made a pork tenderloin out of chicken, breaded pork
Yeah.
tenderloin out of chicken. And then I made them dunk the whole thing in their hot honey barbecue sauce and put it on the bun. Yeah, it was fucking so good. So good. Oh man.
By the way, you owe me $10.
For what?
Well, I tipped her.
Oh,
You never pay me.
you never told me how much you tipped her.
I tipped her $20.
Yeah, which is funny because
I'm just kidding. You don't got to pay me.
the only reason you got to use your card was for my Shirley Temple.
No, because I added bacon to my burger.
That was on there too.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you brought us the ticket. It was just the Shirley Temple.
Actually,
it was just the Shirley Temple. It was
actually,
like $2.
I think my water was on there.
Yeah, but it said $0.
But still, why put it on there? It's water.
Right?
It's not like it came from your inventory. It came from your tap.
That seems kind of weird.
Right? We got to use a glass.
Why do you got to ring up a water on a ticket if it's $0?
Yeah, especially when it's tap water. It's not like you're taking a fucking bottle. It's like, oh, we got to make sure we get the inventory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guarantee it was tap water.
Do you think they do that just so that you know it was free? Like they did you a solid and gave you a free glass of water?
I feel like everybody should kind of expect free glasses of water by now. You know, it's not like you're buying Smart Water or Fiji or whatever.
Dude, we should start a nonprofit that purchases like copious amounts of fucking cases of water. And then we go to like major attractions around the United States and we use our funds to hand out free water to people so they don't have to buy like $5 bottles of water at like a country concert or.
You mean all those places that don't let you in with bottles?
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I feel like there would be a lot of wasted waters. People would take one sip and get to the entrance, be like, well, you got to throw that away. Like, well, I didn't pay for it. Whatever.
Yeah, I know. I think it should be a crime to sell water.
So,
You know what I mean? People need water to live.
you need food to live. Sell food.
That's a good point.
Didn't
Think of it that way.
I think with the water, though,
I think water's more important though than food.
It's not. I
It
mean,
is.
It's
You can
depends.
go weeks without eating. You can only go like
that doesn't make it more important. You
days.
can just go longer without eating.
So you're
makes it a lot more
talking,
important.
you're talking like even bottled water should be free?
Yeah, because here's the difference.
I
Like,
mean,
they put electrolytes and shit in water now, like Smart Waters and
Well,
stuff.
just even without it, you gotta
I'm
you gotta
saying-
treat it. You gotta treat it some way.
I'm
Yeah.
saying
Somebody's
like
got to do it.
okay.
Could
Can't
you
just pay-
could you treat the water right now to make it safe to drink for you?
Pay for the
Well, yeah, you
Your
can,
family?
you can boil it.
Okay. Well then let's fucking make a policy that we can get voted into law that bottles of water can't be sold for any more than $1.
It won't happen, dude. You can't even harvest rainwater without getting fined. That's some bullshit.
What?
Yeah, you can't harvest rainwater
Like
for drinking.
I can't harvest my own rainwater for drinking?
Technically, no.
What?
I remember seeing a news story about some family because they had like little setups for harvesting their rainwater for plants or whatever, and they got fined for it for whatever dumbass fucking government control reason.
That must have been like somebody that like lived in town or something though.
It's anywhere. Even though you don't live in town, you're still in the same restrictions as anybody that's in town. Look it up.
Dude, that's weird.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You can't harvest your own rainwater to drink.
Right.
Yeah, well, I guess what I'm going to do. Fuck them. I'm going to buy a rainwater harvesting kit.
From like Menards or...
I've been around that store many times. You can't buy a rainwater harvesting kit at Menards.
Sure you can.
You can buy the materials to probably build it.
Like a bucket? That's really all you need. A couple buckets.
You need something to filter out, debris and shit that falls in the bucket.
Like a paper towel?
You
You could filter out debris with that. And then you could boil it to kill all fucking...
like a sump of charcoal so it can filter itself. Charcoal and sand and coffee filters.
I think if you use like some sort of coffee filter type thing to filter all the fucking particulates and shit.
And then you can just...
And then you boiled it.
You don't have to boil it.
No, you'd still want to boil it. There's
Rainwater?
I would boil it for sure.
No, rainwater. You can straight drink rainwater.
Where do you think the water from the rain comes from?
Okay, let's talk about the process of how rain happens.
You don't think it comes from the earth?
Okay. As what?
What do you mean?
As a gas,
Yeah.
which there's nothing attached to it as a gas.
You don't think it comes through anything? You ever heard of acid rain? You don't think it comes through anything when it comes down, or it fucking doesn't take anything with it? No microbes.
The acid rain is from
Forget acid rain.
smog.
Forget acid rain.
Yeah, that's totally different. The microbes from the earth aren't attached to the gas molecules
You
that
don't
raise
think
into
you
the
don't
earth.
think there's not shit literally in the air. Like let's say you had a bucket. You don't think there's anything in the air that would be inside this bucket that would somehow make its way into the bucket?
The bucket, maybe. Like the bucket, yeah, okay, I can see it like when it collects in the bucket, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
as far as like rainwater falling from the sky, like that shit's fucking clean.
I don't think it's that clean, to be honest. First of all. Second of all, why would you not just boil it anyway?
How do you
Is it like too hard to just boil water?
so like distilled water, right? How do you get distilled
Are you
water?
trying to leave or what? You're like half
No.
cocked out the door.
How do you get distilled water?
This chair's just not that comfortable.
Yeah, you guys need to buy some chairs.
How do you get distilled water?
I don't know how the process.
You turn the water liquid to a gas, and then you turn it back into a liquid. That's distilled water.
Okay.
What do you think happens when groundwater turns to a gas, goes to the clouds, and then turns back into water? It's a natural distilling process.
Okay, so maybe if you're doing this and drinking water right straight from the cloud,
If you can
won't have
collect
anything.
it in a clean process,
I guarantee you, if you took some rainwater, you put it in a little petri dish and you put it under a microscope, I guarantee you there would be something in there.
okay, so let's do this real quick. Just because this is an interesting little conversation. Type in the old Google.
Okay.
Is it required to boil rainwater?
Is it required? FDA?
Is it recommended to boil rainwater?
Boiling rainwater can help make it safer to drink. Rainwater can become contaminated with harmful bacteria, parasites, and environmental pollutants while falling, collecting, and storing. For example, bird poop on your roof can end up in your rainwater barrel.
Okay, yeah. So if you were taking,
That's an example.
Okay.
That's
okay,
an
yeah.
example.
If you were taking runoff from your roof and collecting it, or if you were storing it in a giant drum as like a container and then just like spicketing it out when you needed some, I totally agree with that. But
it literally says harmful bacteria, parasites, and environmental pollutants while falling. So,
okay, well,
debunked.
I have a strange feeling that if you knew a storm was coming and you set up just like a canopy chute to catch it into a bottle, that you wouldn't have to worry about a single bit of that.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd be fine with that.
Yeah,
for sure.
But like storing it, letting it fall off, like if you were collecting it from like leaves and shit, like in the Amazon, like catching it in big leaves, I could see that. But just falling from the sky, I'm pretty sure that rainwater is like clean.
It literally just said. I literally just proved you wrong.
That was just one example, dude. It was just one example. It was the first one you looked at.
Just accept it.
And the example they used was
Fucking
running off of your roof.
Thank you. That's all the time we have for tonight. What do you guys say? Do you need to boil fucking rainwater? Probably.
I don't think you do, man. I don't think I would. I would just do it. I know I'd do.
Well, first of all, you
can
wouldn't be
understand.
drinking water anyway. So you don't have to worry about it.
I can understand the idea of boiling it because yes, it'll make it cleaner and safer.
Yeah.
But I would absolutely not hesitate to like hold a glass up in the air and let it fill up with rainwater and drink it.
Yeah. If I'm doing that, like I will say, like I won't feel like I'm gonna die by drinking it. But if I hold like a glass of water or a glass and I collect rainwater and drink it, I would feel perfectly fine drinking it.
Yeah.
See, because
However, if I'm collecting rainwater, I'm gonna boil it.
there's like, have you ever watched like out in the bush in like Alaska or whatever, where they set up like rainwater collection systems and stuff? They basically set up like gutters on the side of their house so that they collect all the runoff from the roof. And then it runs down into like a big filter container and shit. I would 100% agree with you. Like, yeah, you should boil that if you're going to drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you store it in one of those bins, you should definitely. But if you're just collecting it into like like where it doesn't touch anything other than like the device
I still feel like I would drink that if I had a glass catching the rainwater. However, I still feel like it would collect something on the way down.
You also shower at least twice a day too, so I can't trust your input.
That doesn't. It's not valid.
That's all the time we got today. Nah,
It's
for
all the
real
time,
though.
guys.
That is all the time we have for today.
Yeah, for real.
You know what we should talk about next time?
Well, next time we should be doing our challenge of drinking random concoctions.
Well, I mean, we're still gonna have time to talk.
Are we? How long is it going to take you to throw up? You think?
I don't know.
First drink.
First drink. You're gonna puke for about 5 minutes. Yeah, we might have some time. Anyway, what?
We should talk about how patriotic our country is right now by electing
Donald
J. Trump and all the awesome things that are happening within the government system.
By the way, real quick about that, Elon Musk posted a map, and it's funny. All the blue dots were the areas where it didn't require voter ID. Did you notice that?
I saw that.
Funny, right?
Interesting.
Weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Weird.
If you guys voted for Kamala, whatever, dude.
Yeah, fuck you.
We're not like the fucking ultra liberals. We're not like the ultra liberals where if you voted against whoever you voted for, then fuck you.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
I'm pretty sure I just said fuck you.
You did, but you laughed after, so it's obviously a joke.
Yeah. It was,
Liberals
it
don't
was
do that.
me practicing comedy again.
Liberals literally go, fuck you.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah. That's
We've been married 30 years. Done.
yeah. That's for the next time we talk because we can go down that rabbit hole. But until then, hey, you guys stay safe. Be fucking diehard Americans. Do the right thing.
Boil our rainwater.
Treat your fucking neighbors with respect.
Yeah. We're all American.
We're all Americans here. Don't hate anybody just because of something stupid.
Some fucking vote.
Yes.
Don't
Also,
believe everything you hear.
one
and
more
only
time.
half of what you see.
thank you again to all you veterans out there listening to us.
Indubitably.
We appreciate you more than you know. And with that,
Jeremy has no words because he doesn't appreciate you.
it's not his fault. He just doesn't understand.
What don't I understand?
One day maybe he will.
What don't I understand?
One day he might.
One day he might.
You must not have understood my question.
If Kamala would have gotten into office, maybe he would have been drafted. He would have understood that.
How old are you?
No, she would have made a new draft. No women, all men, every
Yeah,
age.
right.
Yeah,
They would have done women. Equal rights, dude.
yeah.
They
Unless
already
it-
voted it. I'm pretty sure women can get drafted now, right?
yeah, but
Yeah.
she would have revoked it. She
I don't
would have
think so.
revoked it and been like, yeah, it's equal rights until you got to go get shot and killed.
I don't think so. She doesn't believe anything she says. She just says those things for votes.
Yeah,
She doesn't care about women's rights.
yeah, you're right. I heard she's pretty good at sucking dick, though.
Probably.
That's what I heard.
She was part of a fucking throuple with old Montrell Williams.
Yeah, I heard she was fucking, she was a cock eating machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, her husband was telling stories about all the other guys.
Right. Was that before or after he beat that one woman?
I think it was during.
Anyway. All right.
That's all we got
Love
for
you
you
guys.
guys. We love you.
Love you guys.
Fuck you.
I love you, dude.
Love you too, man.
Okay.
Love both of you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck you both.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Caleb.
Okay, bye.
I was trying to tell you about that real shit, boy.
Been around, burn out, blow it to the penthouse. Shotty's going crazy, then they quiet like a church mouse. Land up with